Jesus, keep me near the cross, especially in all of this heat. There's a precious fountain, free to all, a living stream, hallelujah, flows from Calvary's fountain. Come on in and hit the like button, please, if you would. In the cross, in the cross, oh, be my glory ever. It don't matter if I sing good or not, honey, you better sing. Till my raptured soul shall find rest beyond the river. It's hot in this garage. I got my big old ceiling, my fan over there, but I can't turn it on and talk to y'all at the same time. And I wanted to talk to y'all while I'm in the garage because it gives me a chance to get me some more sun, trees, grass, and sky, because that's the solution to anxiety. But I also wanted to talk about one particular comment that someone said. She said, she's watching me makes her believe that she has hope and that she can lose weight too. And I pinned them in this. If you look at the title, I copied it and added it to the introductory page. So my name is DebraAnnMatthews, and I am morbidly obese. I'm still over 400 pounds, even though I've lost 192 pounds. And I have mobility. I have a wheelchair. See, I'm in it right now. I have a walker. I got a cane. I got all that stuff, child. And my cane broke, so it's in my car. But I don't know. I guess some kind of way I think if I just happen to need it. And then my other seated wheelchair is in the house with some fruit sitting on top of it. Because, I just feel like I don't need it right now. But in either case, I invite you to come on in, hit the like button. Also, let me know where you're calling from. Are you in the United States or are you in another country? And also, if you want to super chat me, knock yourself out. If you want to cash out me, who am I to stop you? But I want to talk about this person who says they looking at me, then she feels like she can lose weight. So, okay. So I think about myself. Did I ever feel like I couldn't lose weight? I noticed after many years that I always would lose 40 pounds. And then when Coach Craig came up to me and he said, I was like, Coach, I thought you was going to go to lunch. Because he told me he was going to go to lunch. And he was like, I really like you. And my prayer to the Lord was to help me to help her in a better way than just lunch. So, he asked me, he said, who helps you? I'm like, my daddy and my brother, they help me. And he was like, okay. And he came up to my job. He was explaining to me, he was explaining to me all this clinical stuff about glucagon and all this stuff. I'm like, Lord have mercy. He brought me some vitamins in, and he just kind of talked to me, and he took my blood too. He was surprised that my blood wasn't elevated because I'm not diabetic. And for the next 3 months, I had already lost 19 pounds that month. So for the next 3 months, not only did I lose more than 40 pounds, he made me stop running around in them streets, in these Nashville, Tennessee, Clarksville streets. He said, go to work, go to physical therapy, go home, cook, eat, and rest. That's how I lost the weight. And I could eat cornbread. And at that time, I cooked. I felt motivated to cook all the time. And it changed my life. And he talked me through it. And he even gave me some excellent advice about dating. He was like, I would not let him come here. If I was dating you, I would treat you with utmost respect, all the stuff. And it was just an absolutely wonderful time. About. I did too, Nika. Thank you. Oh, yes. We had a good time. And look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Nikki, if I hadn't been exercising and working in the water and working with my coach and in the weight loss support group, when we got to the door yesterday, honey, I couldn't. My wheelchair, matter of fact, they had a door that was so small and 3 steps. Talking about, no, ma'am, your wheelchair can't get up in here. But I left my wheelchair outside the restaurant. I walked up the 3 steps and I walked to the chair and I was comfortable. After about an hour or so, I got a little bit uncomfortable, but that's just because I hadn't had any sleep after I went 2 hours for swimming, or an hour and 15 minutes for swimming earlier that morning. And so I'm thinking back to even when my house burned down, I was so stressed, my ears were ringing. I lost my control of my bowels. The hotel charged me $200 extra. I had way bad urinary incontinence. Whenever your body, if you're not taking heed to how you feel, being aware of yourself, your body's gonna let you know. My ears, my body, it was just, and my knees gave out. I couldn't walk at all. I used to walk holding on to the wall, but I couldn't walk at all independently. And don't you know, I didn't call my doctor. I didn't know to call my doctor. I just knew that I had to deal with my house, find a contractor, and go to work. And so after a while, we, goodness, hey, honey, I don't know. Alu Wapulami. I know you're Nigerian. Hi. I just talked to a Nigerian vendor to look at getting in those nice fancy dresses y'all do in Nigeria. So I need a formal dress. So hopefully I'll be able to afford it. So even back when things were very, 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 very tough, even when I realized that, girl, you always losing 40 pounds and then you forget you're trying to lose weight. And even when all that stuff, all that stuff, I never felt, even though I'm like, you losing 40 pounds the same year. Even back in 2012, I was losing a lot of weight. I mean, my shoulders had gotten so skinny. I have been training with the trainer who trained me for free. She's a police officer now. Sometimes when I get stopped by the police, they be like, you're Jen's friend, aren't you? Like, yeah. I'm like, I'll pay. I'll get my tags when I get my next check. They don't give me a ticket. I never felt like I couldn't do it. And you know why? Because my parents picked cotton. Now, I'm going to tell you, the only thing I felt like I couldn't do, when I went to New York, Terry Williams offered me a job. And I was like, oh, I'm too fat to be in New York, honey. It's too fast in New York. Because I had spent the whole summer in London. And it was, my feet hurt every day walking around London, okay? So that's the one thing that I wanted to do, but I was too scared to do because I felt like I was too fat. So after I got my druthers, and during the pandemic, I was taking nutrition classes, wellness classes. I was in grant programs that was all about nutrition. And I just thank God for that time, because that information got into my spirit, take it or leave it. There were some areas, especially with the agriculture extension, that, they were skewed a little bit, but it was okay. Knowledge is knowledge, and knowledge is there. And that's what the good thing about education. Education is meant to help you think. And I used to be an adjunct college professor, so I always told my students that the purpose of college is to learn how to learn. The purpose of life is to learn how to learn. So I figured that when I called my coach to ask him, when I got this wheelchair, the doctor didn't want to give me this wheelchair. But guess who could walk? She could. And guess who couldn't? I couldn't. So I wasn't really concerned what she thought about it. I said, I need a wheelchair. And so, they asked me to stop coming to the clinic, but I didn't care. There's lots of doctors in town. Everybody ain't going to be doing what you want to be doing. And you got to take that with a grain of salt. because I'm really crying out for help. And I'm sorry, everybody can't go and help you. Do you know I was in the mall on Juneteenth and I seen this man, I said, that older man looked like he lost, can you help him? That young man was like, he'll figure it out. And I thought, wow, that's cold-blooded. So sometimes when older men have trouble, it's better if another man helped them versus a woman, because a man has his pride. So I just wanted to tell you that you should never. My daddy said that. When I was like, Daddy, some man told me that he felt like he was not good enough for me. And my daddy said, a man ought to never feel that way. And this is, as a human being, you ought never to feel like you can't do something. You just can't. And what makes you feel that way is when you watch negative information that make you feel not worthy. And that's called social comparison. And you should never compare yourself to other people. One lady lost 116 pounds. When she saw I lost 192, she was like, oh, I didn't lose 192. I was like, girl, if you don't shut up, if I don't slap you. So you can't receive everything that comes your way. That is why I tell you it's very important for you to learn to trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. When I go out, we had a cancer line dance fundraiser today. It was fun. And then after that, I went over to, I didn't know it was going till 2. I thought it was going from 11 to 12. So at 15 minutes to 1, I went on and went to the block party. That's from 15 to 1 till 2 o'clock. Baby, it was hot out there. There was enough time for me. You have to figure out what you need. And the only way you're going to do it is to check it out and try it out. And it's okay. And what you're going to find is when you use that muscle, people are going to respect that muscle. And you're going to get used to using it. The Pink Cafe, it was really good. They let us get like a little appetizer and a drink. I got unsweet hot tea, and then this appetizer with cheese, about 3 pieces of cheese, like on a toothpick, and some meat like that. But I also got a chicken wrap with chips, and that's why I gained 1 pound this morning. So that's okay though, because I got to lose 5 pounds by Monday. Okay. So it's salads all the way for me. Salad and fruit. And I'm going to have some chicken broth or something. I'm going to have something. Because Miss Deborah can't gain no more weight between now and Monday. Okay? But it was so cute. It was all pinkity pink, 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 pink. And I was happy to be there. And I'm telling you, by moving, even though I still have mobility issues, I'm still scared. I'm either scared or lazy, but I don't think I'm lazy. I'm just kind of scared. But I received that feeling like, honey, you know what? When you want to do something, you're going to do it. Just like when I was at the mall, they had these new chairs close to the door in the food court area. I was like, well, let me get out of my wheelchair and sit here, because it was going to be an hour before they came to get me. And I'm like, okay, look at Deborah. Look, who's this girl? That's all I say when I find myself doing something different. Who's this girl? And so it's okay. And I just want you to know that there are 100 million people who are obese and overweight. And so you ain't by yourself. Okay, if you have $1, 75 cents % of those people in the United States are obese. So that's why I say take one step. And if I can't do anything else for you, I want you to know that you're going to have to get your mind right. And the way you get your mind right is support groups, such as Celebrate Recovery. You can do Obesity or not, Overweight Anonymous. You can do that one. You can do any one you want to do, but you got to do something. It's a lot of support groups out here, but you got to find one that works for you. And then you have to learn to trust your instinct. Trust your instinct. Don't be scared of that scale, honey. The scale just telling the truth. The scale ain't done nothing to you. Don't base your emotions on what the scale says one way or the other. But say, okay. And the more you become more aware of who you are, not judging yourself, but more aware of, do your knees hurt? Like I got a bump on my scalp, and all this time I've been going to the beauty school and nobody noticed it. They're like, well, it's not like a pimple, but I need to find out what it is, okay? And so, So that's what I want you to know. I want you to know. And I want you to find some ways to inspire yourself. Find some ways to make yourself proud. Do something every day to help you to be proud of yourself. When I took Jason Sibby's class, he told us to remember that you do hard things. So do something hard every day. Embrace it instead of avoid it. So I got to work on that myself because my computer is so full. I need to delete or take my Dropbox off of it so I can use it. And I'm so sad that my computer is slowing me down and I can't use it because there's too much stuff on it. So embrace it, honey. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. And that's why you got to get you a song, a poem, a quote, a cheer, something. Okay? Because, baby, you got to cheer yourself up. Huh? And that's what you got to do. And that's what's going to help you. I can't do it for you. And watching me ain't doing it for you. People are talking about, what you watching me for? Watch me, but do your thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you who to sock it to. Let me tell y'all something. I've been seeing LL Cool J's 35-year-old son. God bless them twice. You hear me? Mighty nice, okay? I got inspired. I'm like, ooh, we LL. LL Cool J is fine as hell. Ah! Find something to inspire you. I'm going to join the Runners Club. I'm going to take archery. I'm going to, something else I'm going to do. I can't think. Oh, I'm going to go to the holistic physical therapist this fall. So I got to get ready, honey. I got to get it together. And one of the reasons you see me walking from my car is because my goal is to walk independently. So how am I going to do that if I have my cane? Because I can walk. And that part of what's happening, and if you get a good coach, your coach is going to be able to tell you, when I get a little frustrated or feel down, I don't cry like I used to. I used to cry a lot in training, but I don't cry that much now. But it's because my brain got to catch up with what my body is doing. My brain has to go, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, let's do it. So I'm like, but my coach be coming up with all this crazy stuff. I'm like, coach, I told you, somebody needs to come sign up for Port Card. Because I don't do that, coach. I don't be doing that. I just be doing arm raises and arm circles, coach. That's all I got for you. I ain't got that crazy stuff you talk about. And he be so excited when he come up with something crazy for me to do. I'm like, coach. So I just wanted to tell y'all that. I just wanted to say, you got to be encouraged. Be encouraged no matter what's going on. He'll make it all right if you got to stay strong. If you go to church, you better stand up and ask them to pray for you. Be encouraged no matter what's going on. He'll make it all right. So you gotta stay strong. You gotta be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Know that your labor is not in vain. All those songs we've learned all our life, you gotta put them in practice. You've been singing them, but you gotta trust that now with your weight loss, with your movement. If you have mobility issues, forget the weight loss. Let's talk about let them knees stop hurting. And the only way you're going to let them knees stop hurting is to go to physical therapy, take some shots, take a pill or two if you want to. I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what people tend to do. But a lot of people exercise in the water, and before you know it, their legs stop hurting. I haven't had a knee shot since March. Okay? Like, who is this girl who hadn't had a knee shot since March? But my knee doctor told me last November, he was like, because I lost like 50, 65, about 50, 65. I lost 65 pounds last summer. And then he told me, I'm sure I lost more weight like in the fall, but I just remember that 50 plus 15, I remember that. And he told me, he said, the more weight you lose and the longer it's going to take, your medicine is going to stay in your knee. So if you don't need it, just skip that month. And in March, they didn't even have the medicine because sometimes they limit the kind of medicine people can have in each city because of drug addiction. And they told me, when we get it, we'll let you know. They ain't called me and I ain't called them. But if my knee was hurting, I would call them. My knees are hurting now because it's been raining a lot. They're aching. They're not hurting. Because when they hurting, then I'm going to tell y'all they hurting. I'm going to tell you all the time they hurting. My knees hurt. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. My knees hurt. But every day except Wednesday. Wednesday I do something, but every day I exercise. And on Saturdays I do something. I really want to go to church tomorrow, but I'm not going to go because I said I'm going to go like the third week. So I'm going to go once a month. So I got to practice. I can't do too much because when I went last time, I went on the 8th of June, but my knees were hurting. Like they were hurting because I was trying to walk so straight. And so I was trying to, come on, let's do it. Oh, let's dance. Let me turn the light on. Let's dance across the floor. Come on, let's do it. Now this is why I love. I put the thermostat on 70. I left it on 70. And that's why I don't know. My utility bill was like $68 last time, but it's cold. It's nice. It feels good in this house. Come on, let's do it. Let's dance. But I got like 3 bags I gotta carry. So I don't know if I can talk to them. I can't carry these bags. But the air is hitting me, and I'm happy about it. But you got to get yourself something that makes you feel good. That makes you feel like it's okay. That's what, during the civil rights movement, what Stokely Carmichael and Dr. King and the third and all the civil rights movement people said. They said what they did most of the time when the people met was sing. You got together and you sang and cheered everybody up. They ain't do a lot of lecturing and not a whole lot of preaching because people were suffering. So we're suffering. So you have to sing, honey. Sing a song. You gotta sing your way through, or use your quotes, or you got to find something that inspires you. And I appreciate you watching me, but I sure wish you would hit the like button and send me a super chat. Okay, I've been at this thing. I got 3,000 videos at this thing for 34 months, and I feel good. I knew that I would now. And I've had these home care workers. They have done such a good job. I can home care myself, honey. I got my gloves. Y'all should see me putting my gloves on. I'll be so proud. Oh, y'all want to see my table? I feel yellow. Okay, hold on a second. I feel yellow. I'm going to let y'all see it. I feel yellow today. So I got blessed with someone to come in and help me clean my house. She's going to come back tomorrow to clean the rest of it. Well, we're going to do the living room. If she wants to, we can do my room. But... well, that's a whole lot. But maybe let her do my room like Wednesday. But any case, but if she want to do it tomorrow, she can. Because as soon as I get through and with this living room with her, I'm going to go get in bed. I'm be like, whatever you want to do is your business. Because Miss Deborah going to lay down. So hold on a second. I'm going to show y'all my vision in yellow. And believe you me, I still have struggles. I still have challenges, but I tell you, there's this saying that something won't last always. Trouble don't last always. That's what the song says. Trouble don't last always. You gotta lean on to those things that you've learned, you've heard. That's what Sunday school. That's what going to camp. All that stuff was for. And even when I was a grown-up, I used to work worked at the camps as it's a camp counselor and all that stuff. Work as a resident assistant, all that stuff, you know. Trouble don't last always, and it does a body good. Now, as I look back over my life, see what I'm talking about, and I think things over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. Oh Lord, I have a testimony. The tires are going this way. Hold on a second. I'm gonna let y'all see my table before I say goodbye. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Cause Miss Deborah needs y'all to hold that thought. Hold that thought. Let me turn this down. As I look back over my life. This is one reason my house is junky, because I just throw the stuff because when I pass by, I'm gonna need it anyway. Why hang it up? Because if I hang it up, I might forget I want to take it. Because just as sure as I don't take it, I'm gonna get cold. Okay, hold on. I can truly say that I've been blessed. I have a testimony. Oof, okay, hold on. I have a testimony. Ta-da! Hold on. So, see, my kitchen is clean. It's cleaner than I had it. It's very clean. Everything's clean, organized. And this is my feeling yellow. I feel yellow, yellow, yellow. See my yellow inspiration? And so my sister is coming. Now I'm gonna let y'all. My sister's coming. She don't like tea, so I hope she likes lemonade. So I got her lemonade, and I got me a 0-calorie lemon water. But I feel yellow, yellow, yellow. I'm not always in good spirits. I'm just talking to y'all. Even if I'm smiling, like something could be going on where I'm not in good spirits. But you know, me and my sister were talking about that. We weren't allowed to have an attitude growing up at home. We had to, we couldn't walk around with our mouth poked out and all that stuff. Because our mama would give us something to stick our mouth out. Okay, she certainly would. And if I cried too much, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. That's mama's favorite thing, child. So if you don't want your mama to give you something to cry about, you better dry them tears up. So I'm gonna go in. She did my hair beautifully. This is how I want my hair, because even when it falls, even if my curls aren't as pretty as these, they are at least gonna make me look not like I'm throwed away. Because you know what? I'm too old to be looking thrown away. Now, when I was in the midst of my struggle, there were times I didn't comb my hair for a year. I didn't run a comb through it because I just didn't feel like it. So, but there were also times when I did put my hair in a ponytail and call it a day. But I still didn't comb it. I just put it in a ponytail. But it didn't mat up or nothing because I did eventually comb it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. So, if you feel like you can't lose weight, thank you. If you feel like you can't lose weight, I want you to change your mind. Your mind, they say we only use 10% of our mind. Take your mind wherever you want it to be. I want a clean house. And I thank God someone came to help me clean it because I can't do it. But I can help me get there. You know, I want to raise money so that I can go to the Obesity Coalition Conference. And when I come back, I want to plan something for people who are 100, 200, and 300 pounds overweight. And I met a young minister this weekend on Juneteenth who is very serious about helping me. And he even had a title for the name of my weight loss project. So you see, that's what happens. When you have a goal, you find a like mind to flourish with you. So hold on, I'm gonna turn this light off. And I'm gonna go turn my other light on. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm about to say bye to y'all. And when I tell you, girlfriend, I'm coming. She wasn't disrespectful. In fact, she's 100% sure. Holding a baby with eyes like yours, she said it's your child. And it really messed me up. Y'all know I'll move fast, but I'm coming. How can you deny your own flesh and blood? Da 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 da. I'm gonna put my sofa right here where my piano is. Put the piano back over there, so that my sister can sit right here. Plus, I like changing my room around anyway. So, let me tell you, I don't want you to ever feel like you don't have hope. And I'm going to tell you something. Those of us who hurt a lot, we don't want nobody feeling like they can't do it. That makes me frustrated when I'm around people who feel like they can't do something, because I don't want nobody hurting the way I have been hurting in my life. Isn't that something? And that's why some of you all give me too many accolades that you don't even give yourself. Okay, hold on. Hold on. So you give me all the accolades, but you beat yourself up. Then you tell me your sad story. I'm like, look here. I don't want to hear your sad story, child. You better save it for your mama. I want to hear your success. I want to hear you say, even if you can't get out of the bed, I want you to say, honey, I twinkle my toes today. Because, baby, if you twinkle your toes, if you raise your shoulders up, if you sit up in the bed, you sitting up. That's success. Okay? You know. And that's where it starts. It starts. Ooh, come on, let me turn it off. Put one foot in front of the other, and so you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and so you'll be walking out the door. So you take one step. Oh Lord, I ran over something in my bag. Ain't no telling what that is. See, my wheelchair weighs 369 pounds. So if it run over something, whatever that something is dead. Okay. So I just appreciate having this channel. Thank y'all. Please come on and hit the like button. Somebody super chat the sister. I can't get a $1.99. I can't get a $5. I can't get a $20. I can't get a $15. I can't get a $100 super chat. I know I'm worth it. So what's wrong with y'all? So, Peace and Hadley's coming down below. I'm going to go ahead. It's 8 o'clock, baby. I've been at home since 6 o'clock. And I got to get in the bed, okay? Because I got to take care of myself. I got to take good care of me. My heart's so tender, babe, forever. Let me tell y'all, she went and organized the food. And she was like, all that food on the second row is out of date. And I was like, I'm going to eat my food. I've been holding off because I'm holding on. Never. And I want to eat that food. Forget that. I said, you can still eat food if it's out of date. I'm going to eat that food. You hear me? It's like my tomato soup. I was going to eat. I've been trying to eat that tomato soup for 2 weeks. I just don't feel like heating it up. Just lazy. I don't know if I'm lazy or if I don't know what that's all about. But that's okay, though. Okay? I love the new hair color. Oh, thank you. You better know it. You better know it. Good night, Carlena. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I wanted to get my hair colored so many times, but I knew that I had to moisturize it every week, deep condition it so that it won't fall out. So here I am doing it and conditioning my hair and going to the beauty school every week, or going to the beautician every week because beauty school jacked my hair up. So I am so proud of being able to keep my hair up. I'm gonna roll it when I get in the house, in my room, and I'm going to carry on, okay? So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. You can do it. Stop feeling negative about yourself. Stop doing all of that. You're doing too much. If you refuse to encourage yourself and think more about yourself, get off my channel. I don't want no losers around me except people who are losing weight. We speak faith-filled, positive words of hope. We don't hope like the world hopes. In Jesus Christ, you got hope, baby. Who do you think I've had in this house? Not my mama, not my daddy. My sister does come to visit me. My brother has come to visit me. But I have me, myself, and Jesus Christ, baby, telling me, Deborah, you can. Sending me people to pray for me, deliver me. Sending people who come in here. I don't get out the bed, baby. I still don't really get out the bed. They come in my room, junky it is, pray for me, bring me some, bring me food, whatever the case may be. If I feel like I can't get up and cook, I'm going to call somebody to come help me. And you can't be ashamed of that. So part of the reason you think lowly of yourself, because you don't think you have worth, and you do. And I have to also think the same thing. I have to believe that I have worth because God made me. That Bible says he knew you before you were born. He knew God knows how many hairs I have on my head. So Jesus, is my hair going to be growing, Jesus, anytime soon? Because I need some more hair so I can twist and make me some frizzies so I can have those little waves. And you have to know, you have to trust what the word of God says about you. Even though King James translated, King James wasn't no holy man. Ain't nothing about England holy, but that's okay because the word is never going to return back to you void. It's going to give you what you need, okay? Peace and hair grease. Thank you very much. You can do this. Stop feeling like you don't have hope. Hey, that's right. And sometimes you can't get what you need if you don't go out the house. Going to the Juneteenth, there was a hill like that. I was like, come help me, hold my hand. Whenever the sidewalks changed from one, I had to get somebody to help me because I'm scared. They said, why you didn't go backwards? Because I'm already forward and I'm scared to go backwards. Anyway. So, it's okay. You're going to have to ask for help. You're going to have to appear weak and vulnerable and need something. Everybody not going to help you either. And it ain't going to be no big thing. Just ask the next person. Somebody going to help you. And if all else fails, call 911. Okay? That's cool. Because I'll call 911 and I'll call 911 right now and say, I need help getting in my room. They'll come right here and help me. Okay? But let me tell you, there was a time where I couldn't get up out of this wheelchair to walk in my room, and I had to call them like twice, maybe even 3 times. And when I see them, I'm like, watch this, y'all. I show them I can stand up. They say, very good. We're proud of you. I say, okay. Because y'all came and picked me up when I couldn't pick myself up. You don't have to be ashamed of that, y'all. You're a human being. God loves you. And that's why they exist. 911. Now, remember, Public Enemy saying 911 is a joke. Well, they might be a joke in New York, but they all right with me down here in Tennessee. So God bless you, Carlina, thank you. Eustacia, thank you. My African friend from Nigeria, thank you. Olawapo Lumi, thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much for being on my channel today, and I hope that everybody is encouraged. Everybody got a little something and say, we're going to make this happen. And I encourage you to lose weight with me. That's what it's all about. Just pray that I can lose 4 more pounds by Monday. And that's the funniest thing that I can just declare that. Because being this big, I never felt it was okay to just do that. But now I tell them, I gained weight, I lost weight, I gained weight, I lost weight. And I'm like, man, I don't want to disappoint my doctor. So I'm like, I just want to lose weight, okay? So we're going to work on that thing, okay? We're going to work on that thing. Thank you, Sylvia Woody. Hey, my sister's name is Sylvia. Sylvia Woody, if you're so proud of me, I want you to support me. Look in the description. Support my trip to the Obesity Action Coalition. I need support, y'all. I need a costume. I'm going to wear that yellow mask. I may be thinking about getting a Supergirl dress, but with the S, and the dress has to be yellow to match the mask. And I need a formal. So if you all know any places that have formal dresses for people in my size, I want a sweetheart, like an off-the-shoulder dress that go down with the fitted waist. Hey, Cynthia, and go out like that into my knees, not just right below my knees, not long. So, and I want to get matching gloves, but the hat, I want to wear mustard yellow hat and long mustard yellow gloves, so the dress can be red or purple or anything or it can even be white. I can wear white and yellow, that's fine. I just want to do that for the gala, and I want to wear a choker. I love me a choker now. Yes. Or it's nice if you don't wear anything, but I love a choker. So I need y'all to help me find this stuff. Y'all know I need it for the gala, for the conference. So help a sister out. Help a sister out. Thank you. Hey, Sin. Thank you, girl, for being here. So peace and hair grease, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get in that bed. It's 8:10. I appreciate y'all, too. Peace and hair grease. Stay encouraged. 5 on the black hand side. Happy Juneteenth. Bye.